Checking, check, check, check. Okay, let's do a little bit target practice. Hello everybody, my name is TheDuke. I know I don't post a lot, but I'm gonna do just a relatively short stream. Never know if Jungle may join or not. But for the now, I'm just gonna be streaming, and I'm gonna be doing an expedition here in a sec. I'm just trying to test out my new ship. It's the Federal gunship. It's I've got all but one hard point on here, and that's just because I ran out of credits. This, of course, is Elite Dangerous. It's been out for about 4 years now, coming up on 5. And it's a futuristic space simulator. There's a lot of lore. Don't know how many videos David's done on it, if any. But we're gonna go on a little sort of memorial expedition. We're gonna stop at a couple of important systems, and we're gonna finish off on one particular system. See all the details there. Right now, I'm just going to fly around looking for a ship with a wanted level. As I am a lieutenant in the Federal Navy, it is my duty to scan and kill things that are a threat to the Federation. Clean. Of course, the Federal dropship's not gonna have. Oh, duh. But scan it anyway. Now, of course, when you go to a nav beacon, there's always a bunch of ships right there. Typically, a few of them will have a wanted level. Ooh, a python. That'd be a tough fight. Alright, so let me go to contacts. There's a code mark 4. Those are almost always some fuckers. Really? Wow, there's just nothing in this system. What I'd give somebody to actually shoot at. Aha! Now, I'm gonna go to cycle. I'm gonna kill warrant scanner. It's a really basic one. We're gonna get as close to them as possible. Oh, that's why. I gotta reset my weapons. Now, of course, I've got 2 turreted, really low yield weapons on top. They're gonna be doing a lot more shooting.
Under attack.
there's a hull.
Scan detected.
Diamondback, and it looks like he's getting some flack from the Federal Navy, as I am in the Federal Navy.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Of course, I'm gonna basically a full muscle flying
French
brick.
charge detected. Target cargo dropped. Scan detected.
Gotcha.
Destroyed. Scan detected.
So typically going to be just other federal ships. They will scan pretty much everything in range.
Scan detected.
Aha! I want to be really careful here. I don't want to piss off that thing. But then again,
Scan detected.
and it's already being fired at, so fine by me. Throttle up a little bit. Let's try to get ranges. I want that extra credits for getting scanned. Don't go like that. I just want to kill you. Watch our fire, trying to hit friendly ships.
Under attack. Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
Oh! Really got ourselves a first good fight on our hands. Hauling. It's a pretty easy target. I think he's gonna send some things. Please don't tell me they've already mopped up. Clean.
Frameshift
Clean.
charge detected.
Contact. Where's he at? He is over here. This big old motherfucker. Nothing? pretty much everyone else has just fleed. There's not really much of anything, but wow, that really does suck. Of course, Federal Navy's just booking it out because there's nothing left to do. All right, well, with that in mind, I think it's time to head back to station anyway. All right, so long now.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, so navigation, sharp dock, lockout destination. And best part, we took no hull damage from that, so I don't even have to repair the damn thing, which is good, because I'm broke. I can't afford to replace them. Truly a brick look-alike. But it's a brick look-alike with a shitload of guns. The American way. And I think the one hard point that I don't have on here is the biggest one. I think it's the... I can't remember what size it is. I think it's large. Oh well, I'll figure it out. As soon as I get back here, I'll switch over to my ASP and we can begin the expedition. Sure, would have been nice to have David join. He could have been my fighter pilot. I do have... crap! I could have done that. I forgot. I could have deployed fighters. I have a fighter bay on this damn thing. Adjust that. Do-do-do-do. 7 seconds. Slow down. Velocity. 75. Now, of course, I'm obviously up with the Federals. Gets a lot of flack from any of the imps, but I'm currently on the outskirts of Felicia Winter's Shadow President territory. She's personally who I aligned with. But this is the Andel system, ANDEL, Sharp Dock. As you saw, about 14,000 or 1,400 light seconds in the star. Only reason I don't want to take this ship out on our little trip is our trip should be about, I want to say about 400 to 500 light years, and this ship has a really short jump range, only about 7 light years at a time. Just because I haven't upgraded the frame shift drive yet, because
Core dynamics, Tango, Hotel, Echo. Federal flight control is now online. Follow sanctioned docking procedures within port confines.
Thin range, 0 velocity, contact, west dock. The reason I go to 0 velocity is because I prefer to use auto. David likes to call me a noob for it, but fuck it, I like it. Plays nice music, and I don't have to dock with this brick.
Landing gear deployed.
just for a moment.
Touchdown sequence complete. Power down your engines. Good to have you, Commander.
Oh! Before I forget. Contacts. Redeem those bounties. It's just extra money. Shipyard. Stored ships. Options. Use it. Stand by. Stand by. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't let you do that. Alright. Alright. So, should just be able to check just real quick. Always puts you on the ass end of your ship. Yeah. David couldn't really do anything, but he could always just sit there on the bottom. I know you saw my message, Dave. The fuck are you? Alright, so let's see if I'm gonna take a quick launch. Ah, fuck, I forgot to pop the course. Shit. Oh well. There's another auto park.
Detach is good.
Buy
Regulate
that just
speed until
for
outside the
bigger
exclusion
ships.
zone.
Really, I want to get the Corvette. And an auto depart would be awesome. Last time I came out of here, I nearly got shoved into the wall moving. Alright, so now that we're out of this dock, I can actually go to navigation and actually plot the first leg of the course. Alright, 36. We're just gonna put marks. Alright, it's still in Federation space, but it's actually controlled by President Zacc. That's fine. Ooh, fuck. It's only 4 jumps, but the game likes to be real screwy. Gotta plot the routes second. Alright, there we go. With this ship, I have about a 30 light year jump range, as opposed to the 7 of my gunship. Anarchy. Ooh, fun. And while this ship isn't lightly armed, it's not extremely well armed either. It's an explorer. It's not really built for combat. Although it's okay at it. Asp Explorer is probably one of the most well-rounded ships in the relatively low price range. It's about 6 million credits. Let's go ahead and fuel scoop.
Fuel scooping.
Just take a quick little bit off the top.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, now we'll get away from that star so we can start cooling down. Because there we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because we automatically start heating up the moment we activate the drive. Now I'm going to this system because on Jungle's recommendation, because there is a planet or a station I wanted to actually see. I haven't been here, but I figure I can get some good stuff out of it. Let's see. Alright, okay. Shit. Alright.
Fuel scooping.
Top off. Activate our little solar horn.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Now, he did warn me that the system we're going to is incredibly large. So it's gonna be a minute. So he said, let's see. C. Star. So the third star, 12th planet, A. So the first moon of the 12th planet of the third star. Okay.
Fuel scooping.
Just do that to get a little bit of discovery, because you can sell that stuff. Because in the world of space travel, there's no price on stellar maps, except for the ones that they give you.
Frameshift drive charging.
I've actually never been to this system. It's got to be scanned. Quick refuel because
Fuel scooping.
we're gonna be here a solid minute.
Fuel scooping complete.
Let's get away from the star. Now, go to system map. Alright, so the number of stars isn't incredibly insane, but how far away all this stuff is, it's insane. You can see the first planet up around the third star. The third star, this is the first planet, tells you it's 4 million light seconds from where we are, and he said we want to go to with every kind of station, economy, and one other little surprise. I don't know what he said about the little surprise. Curious. Let's see. Oh, there is a... Let's stop. Interesting. I don't think I want to do that today. Although, there's an Earth-like world. I wish I could scan it, but it's not exactly a scannable world. Neat, though. Trying to find... Wish I knew what he was talking about. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go C12. Huh. I don't see anything. Oh well, we can start off with this. We can start off with the. Let's see. All right, go to the third star's big station, K-Stein. Okay, big station. That's this right here. All right, settle in for a nice little ride. 'Cause we're gonna be doing this for a little bit. 0.14 light years, holy Christ. And we're actually slowing down because we're passing by that star system again, of the first star that we jumped into, which was 36, that word, B. That was the first star. That's the star you jump into in this system. There's a lot here that you can do. Every station, there's every single type of economy in this system, which is pretty rare. There's only a couple of systems like it. I don't think it's one of the systems where you can get all the ships. I don't think it is. Because the only one I know of a couple others, but the only one I can think of off the top of my head is called Jameson Memorial, and I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Because that actually has something to do with where we're going later in the video. Jameson Memorial, you unlock it once you reach the rank of elite in any of the 4 marks you see here: CQC, Explorer, Trade, or Combat. Now, Combat, you can see I haven't really done much. I'm mostly harmless. I've only killed like maybe 20 ships. Trade, I'm a merchant. I've done hundreds of trades. Pathfinder, I've done exploration where I've been actually the first person in Elite Dangerous to discover like 200 stars and maybe 1,000 planets. I don't know, I lost count. As well as doing additional scans on things that have already been discovered. But any scans of any kind will bump up Pathfinder. It's one of the easier things to level up. Not one of the best money-making things, though. Trade is definitely the best for that. As for CQC, I would rank it up, but CQC is completely dead. Let's see. But anyway, to talk a little bit about where we're going, we are gonna go. Fuck, I've got a little while. We're gonna go to Galaxy Map. Let's see. We are gonna. All right. See, we are going. See, here we are. All right. So see where we started. We started here in Andel. We're going to. We are currently in this system on our long ass trip to where Jungle sent us to. And here is where we're going to end up, is it? Doesn't want to show it now. There. Yeah. This system. HIP 12099 is where we're going to go after we finish up with this system. Thing is, with this system, we're going to go visit a very specific planet. We're going to go visit the crash site of one John Jameson. If that name doesn't sound familiar to you, that's probably because you don't play much of Elite. And actually, I've been playing this for a little while, and I only learned what it was. Elite actually dates back to 1984, and John Jameson was the playable character in that version of Elite, and which that game took place in 3100, whereas this game takes place in 3304, a couple hundred years later. And there is some lore as to why his ship is crashed, and we will actually go there and visit it and pay our respects to the great commander, one of the greatest commander who ever lived, was John Jameson. So we're gonna do that, and that's where I think we'll finish off, because as you can see, it's gonna take us a while to get there. Even though I'm increasing speed rather fast, just past 420. It's still gonna take me a little while to actually get fast enough to actually reach that station. So we've got a couple minutes, like 10. Oh, we got comments. Let me just see what those are real quick. No grandstanding, boy. Thanks, David. All right. Sorry, David. I can't answer you. Fine, I'll do it. Let me.
Okay, so you don't have to go to.
I've got to burn some time here. You sent me to a station that is literally is almost a fifth of a light year.
Don't go there. It'll take you over an hour to get there.
Well, you can see I'm actually going quite fast. It'll take it. Yeah, you're right. It'll take me forever. But you know what? Fuck it.
Like over 1,000 C. I was going 125.
Yeah.
1,255 C, and it took me over an hour to get there. Don't waste all the time screaming, just taking it over an hour and a half just to fly to somewhere I don't need to go to.
Fine. You don't want me.
Okay, that's the same. Doc, they do have Guardian tech there.
They do have Guardian tech there. What other surprise was there in this system that you were wanting me to look for?
No, the surprise is that it was literally an hour and a half away.
You fucking bastard. You fucking bastard. I've been sitting here for like 15... Oh, crap, I just passed 666. Crap. Can't go back to that. It's perfect flying speed. But, crap, you bastard. Just been sitting here, and I'm just... Why am I still here? It's like, galaxy map. Let's see.
Hey, turn off your camera so I can, don't have that weird echo.
Alright, I've got to talk to the people on the stream, you know.
No, I mean camera on your phone.
Oh.
I mean, it must be happening like here.
Alright, let me go to my bookmarks. It's gonna take us a couple minutes to get there.
Yeah, you will be there faster than you will be to that stupid dog, dude.
Alright, 232 light years. That's just about 7 or 8 jumps. 9 jumps. I was almost correct.
By the way, the new ship they added, it's not the Alliance one, it's the other one. The one from the original game.
Yeah, the Crate Mark II? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that thing is sick. I looked at the big one. It has one of the best weapons conversions on it in the entire game.
Yeah, I like it. It's a 45 million credits base stat. Can't remember what it costs to A grade it, but I want to say it's like 600 million. Because it's got a lot of shit on it.
It's like the Anaconda, but it's for people that don't like being as delicate, it's just getting an income.
Yeah, and it's also not as expensive as the Anaconda. It's like a third the price.
And they're basically
Frameshift drive charging.
Actually, I'd put it closer to the Python myself. Why don't you join the party, and that way the people in the stream actually hear you better. Instead of hearing you through my mic.
be there in a sec.
Yeah, because I know your ass is on PlayStation. I saw you before I started streaming. I saw your ass playing Terraria.
I accidentally started trying to start a YouTube.
Bullshit, you've been on Terraria for like an hour.
Because I was literally just letting a live stream.
Fuel scooping.
Goddamn. Not useful at all. Alright, so he will be here in a sec. I don't know.
Fuel scooping.
I don't think he'll actually join my wing or anything, because if he actually gets in my ship, I can't use my SRV, which you need to use to actually get the best view of the Jameson crash site. So he'll just be in the party, which I think it's open. I don't want to play chicken with a star real quick, so I'll get this before I check.
2, 1.
Don't forget, this liner's in the top 1% of all liners out there. Who fucking raw? Let's see, where are we?
Fuel scooping.
Just about 6 jumps away.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
7. Got that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Plenty of scans. Alright, so a little bit more history about John Jameson. No one ever played the original games, which I doubt most of us have. Like I said, it was 1984, and I would be born for another 13 years. So no, I did not play the original games. But the story is about the first Thargoid War, which, if you know about Elite, Thargoids and Guardians are the two main alien races that we know about. There's a couple of other smaller ones that are extinct, like the ones on the Imperial capital world that were removed by the Imperial leadership a few hundred years ago. But suffice to say, there's none of them. But the Guardians and the Thargoids have been the ones we've been mostly focusing on. The Guardians are long gone. Oh, there you are, David.
Aloha.
Mahalo.
Does that mean trash or something?
No.
Oh. Mahala. I don't speak Hawaiian.
I don't either. I know aloha means hello and goodbye. Mahalo is a response to aloha. And then oh, the conflict zone. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not ready for it.
Have you seen any Thargoids yet, by the way?
No, I tend to stay away from Thargoids.
Why not? Why? You should go poke them with a big stick.
Yeah, go poke them with a big stick. Oh, well, I just bought me a big stick.
You can kill the small ones, the
Frameshift drive
scouts.
charging.
You can kill those with normal weaponry. The actual guardian weaponry is less effective against them as it is towards the big, the bigger like Medusa class and above
Yeah.
ships.
Well, actually, I was just getting into that, talking about the Thargoids, and trying not to give away too much until we actually get to the Jameson crash site. Actually, before I do that,
Yeah,
I
you keep
actually have to
talking.
go.
I'm just gonna be here in the background. I'm just chilling.
I have to. Well, I have to go to my phone real quick because I have to pull up the coordinates so that I remember. Because I'm not a computer and I don't keep this shit in my head.
You gotta be like Sherlock with his mind.
Fuel scooping.
Oh shit! I've not been refueling. I've got to refuel. Take a couple passes around this star.
I've been playing on PC quite a bit actually, because I've been using my HODAS, my really fucking nice HODAS system that doesn't work on PlayStation.
Ah,
And
shame.
and I know, right? The one that is for PlayStation is kind of jank. It's actually one unit, but you can kind of separate it by like I think 6 inches max. You can't actually have them sitting next to each other like separate. It's kind of sad.
That's pretty
I
fucking
don't know.
stupid.
I'll figure it out one day. I know. I'll still probably get it. It's only like $40.
Fuel scooping
Really?
complete.
Yeah. And it works with Elite.
How many
It
jumps
also
are
works
there?
with War Thunder.
Yeah.
The one I have though is really nice. It doesn't even have like a ball bearing contact. It's fully
Frameshift
like
drive
magnetic.
charging.
Nice.
So it's almost frictionless, dude. It's so buttery smooth with just the right amount of resistance.
But
Perfect.
actually, I was wondering
You never heard about
if
a
you
spring
knew
going out.
I was wondering if you knew the story behind John Jameson and the Thargoid War.
I knew about a little about the Thargoid War. I didn't know about John Jameson.
Yeah, John Jameson. Obviously, he was the
Have you?
he was the player character
We heard
of
that
the
before.
first Elite game.
I knew that. I didn't know really about his crash site.
Yeah, his crash site was only discovered about 8 months ago. Obviously, a little bit a little while after SRVs and Horizons were introduced. But John Jameson was sent out, and he after the events of Elite, he was actually sent out to end the Thargoid War.
How's that? I don't think that's gonna work.
He went out by himself to end the Thargoid War, and with a special weapon that he really didn't know much about.
Guardian tech?
He does actually no. It was a bioweapon.
Frameshift drive
Yeah,
charging.
because all Thargoid technology is biological. The wonderful people at the Intergalactic Naval Reserve Arm that they developed a chemical weapon that could destroy the Thargoids.
So why didn't they put a missile lob it at every ship they had? Instead of dying every time we came in contact with them beforehand.
Well,
Before we found out about the Guardians.
all right. Well, they didn't. When they finally figured out how to do it, that was when they sent John Jameson out. They didn't invent this stuff until after the events of the first game.
Fuel scooping.
And
Fuel scoop disengaged.
thing was, it's hard to synthesize, but two, didn't need to send it into every ship. It was incredibly fast acting and contagious. So, and it was contagious not only to the ships, but to the Thargoids themselves.
If you're something that's fast acting and contagious,
Yeah.
you don't want it to kill the host before they can spread it. So that's
But
kind of
here's the thing. Not only was it contagious to Thargoid ships, it was contagious to Thargoids themselves. which John Jameson didn't know. John Jameson, what he was told, aside from the obvious classified you don't need to know, he was told that his special cargo was a weapon, and he was going to jump into the system of the Thargoid hive, and he was going to lob it at their hyperdrives.
How do they have... I thought Thargoids don't reside in system, though, in real space.
No, they had a hive set up where all their operations were being conducted kind of like an FOB, kind of like a forward operating base.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I don't understand why they do that when they can just do everything within which space and have everything just that much easier to do.
Well,
because within which space is where they come from.
Also remember this was 200 years ago. Thargoid technology probably wasn't as advanced either. Just as much as human technology is advanced.
Yeah.
But the thing was, he was to lob it at their hyperdrive and then book it out.
Oh, so they're kind of like... So it's kind of like Old Ones versus Dark... Dark Eldar versus...
I guess I'm
talking Warhammer 40k, dude.
I don't know Warhammer, but
I know.
But the thing was, he was supposed to launch it at their hyperdrive so that they'd be stuck there. They couldn't go into witch space, and they couldn't reach human space. It's like they're just stuck there. Because why he accepted that explanation, I'll never know. Because they could just rebuild it. They could just rebuild a new hyperdrive. But that wasn't exactly what it did. It's like he launched it and flew away, and then he started getting the sensor telemetry from what the missile was doing to the Thargoids, and holy shit was he concerned. He was distraught because he's like, yeah, it's a war, but we're talking killing millions of individuals. And so we're talking genocide.
Just exterminatus.
Yeah, it was a complete genocide event. This is why the Thargoid War ended, and the first Thargoid War ended.
This is why, if the Thargoids exist in the 40k world, they'd probably get eliminated.
Oh yeah, they fucked up in the 40k world. Unless their technology just, well, I can see their technology advancing, but
I mean, it wouldn't quite work, because how they'd work is they technically, if they were in the war, if a Thargoid went into the war potentially going to space, it would just be fun.
So I haven't actually explored all of this system.
They'd hit a warp storm and die.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to...
Maybe which space is the warp?
Alright.
Hey, have you seen the movie Event Horizon?
Event Horizon. No, I've seen Deepwater Horizon.
There was completely unrelated.
I know.
I highly recommend you. It's a 1997 movie. It is completely unrelated to 40k, but apparently it has been adopted in the recent years as 40k canon.
Really?
Yes, because it takes place, in the year 2000 something or other, our time. This is way before the golden years of science, and before they go interstellar. Right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, they were trying to invent a ship that could use a new method of travel for going interstellar, and it disappeared for 7 years, then came back, and it was all hella haunted and spooky, quote unquote demons and stuff. But it was theorized that they could have, that's what happens when you have, warp exposure. Or not warp. Yeah, warp.
Yeah.
Kind of like in games like...
Oh shit. Going too fast. I wasn't paying attention. I'm going too fast. Oh yeah. Yeah, like the Void. Okay, so...
Yeah. Except imagine the Void, but way spookier and actually wanting to murder you.
Alright. Well, as I quickly try to undo this fuckery I've just done...
what do you do? I'm looking over my PC. I flew cruising around.
I just flew right past the planet.
Good job.
Alright. Well, the thing was, when John Jameson was trying to fly back from the mission, and he was slowly coming to terms with what he had done, because...
Killed himself.
No. What happened was, as he was flying through this particular system, his entire ship just went dead.
Thargoids?
No, actually, it was Enra, the people who built the fucking bomb. Because both the Empire and the Federation didn't really want all that much information about the Thargoid War getting out. And actually, up until the Thargoids returned...
So they killed him.
Yeah, they killed him. And...
That's smart.
I actually already have the data links... Oh shit, I'm going way too fast.
You need to slow your roll, fam.
No
Burn
shit.
some speed, man. Do some S maneuvers. Get air and orbital cruise now.
Alright. I need to look at where the fuck I'm going.
You're high enough you can afford to dip down. I usually fly sideways. I mean, you can look down.
No,
you're in the fucking asp. Like, literally a free look.
Alright, so, 180. I'm trying to go to very specific coordinates. You realize how hard it is to find one ship on an entire planet? Even when you know the coordinates. Even when you know the coordinates, it's still fucking hard. I'm actually almost right above it. Almost.
Do they have any landmarks to go off of?
No. Just coordinates.
You might be going a little too steep for,
Oh, fuck, you're right.
OG there. Orbital gliding.
Fuck, it's so close.
Just spiral down. Interstellar it. Oh.
Alright. There we go, we're good. We're
You can
good.
go pretty steep while,
Yeah, but I'm going to very specific coordinates, like I said.
By the way, I'm using an adder on PC, and I'm loving how it sounds.
Yeah, it's actually got a good sound
don't
to it.
know
I
why.
think I'm almost on top of it. I think it's
I think
crater.
I'm just gonna keep an adder. I'm gonna keep
Actually,
it literally as a dedicated mining ship.
I haven't even started mining.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but I want to.
Okay, so let me look around for what direction I'm heading. It's this
I'm
crater over here, I think.
I'm considering using the prospecting limpets, but I don't know anything about those going to even worth it.
I don't know.
I know heat sinks are worth it because you build up a lot of heat
I think it's on the other side of this crater.
as well as energy.
Correctly.
So I had to get a whole
Look at my
new coupler or
coordinates.
coupling. I can boost like 3 times in a row
Oh,
now
no,
almost.
it's this way.
Just when it goes to even halfway, I can boost.
So it's on the other side of this crater.
God, I gotta tell you, man, flying in this game with a Hodat is like a whole nother experience. It's
Yeah.
so buttery smooth. I love it. I mean, you're getting the hang of this. I can see you flying. Like landing, dude. Oh,
Landing is not that difficult. It's just, like I said, it's just the hardest part is just
you
finding
use
the
a
damn
fucking
ship.
autolander. You can't say shit.
Landing
Use
on a
an
planet,
autodock.
you can't use an auto dock on a planet. So
Well,
hold on.
landing on a planet's easy. You have the entire planet to land on. All you do is worry about alignment.
Where is it? I swear it's right next to this damn crater.
You see my new haircut, right?
I did. Oh. I think that's it. Think is the operative word.
I kind of want to play
No,
7
it's
Days
not.
to
It's
Die and stream
It's
it.
a very
And doing
odd-shaped
like,
rock.
you know, house
The what?
or base building. I kind of want to play 7 Days to Die and stream it like with.
Hold on. I've got to find out which way I'm going. Because small ass ship. It's actually the same ship you fly.
Hmm?
It's actually the same ship you fly. It's Cobra Mark III.
Oh, the Cobra Mark III?
Yeah, that's what John Jameson died in.
Oh, fitting.
fuck?
I've died in that ship a lot too, by crashing into the planet. Remember that one time I accidentally boosted
Yep.
and I had no shields, and yeah, and that really sucked because I had lots of shit in my cargo.
Let's back up a little bit so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. I swear, I found it easier the first time. Actually, that won't help me much. Shit. Sucks because I know the exact coordinates. It's in this direction, I know it.
Yeah, the stream's buffering now. Okay, it's all good.
Wait, is that it? I think it is. I don't know.
Do you have an SRV?
I do.
Turn on your ship lights, dumbass.
They are on.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
God damn it, I still can't find this damn
dark.
thing.
Oh, error occurred
Oh.
starting. You'll eat.
Oh. Okay, so... Alright, so...
I'm gonna have to edit the stream and put your.
I have no idea what you said.
I'm gonna have to edit.
Edit what? I don't know. God damn it. Desperately trying to find this fucking thing.
You know.
54.3 is what I need to go to. No wonder I couldn't see it. It was a couple kilometers away from it. Yeah, you're lagging hard. Where, oh, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? Come on. Where the fuck are you, Commander? Wait. Wait. Something's on my pip. What the fuck is that? Oh, there he goes, folks. Fucking shitty ass internet. Meanwhile, I continue my search for the long lost commander. I really do commend the folks that found him the first time. Because this is actually my second time being out here and I still can't find him. I think that's him over there to my right. No, that's another asp. In the meantime, I can actually go over here. Probably shouldn't have boosted. Definitely shouldn't have boosted. Now I've lost my place. Oh, yeah. It's an asp scout. It's definitely. Oh, fuck! Try not to run into it. Scan it. Oh, lawless. Well, can't have that now, can we?
Target shields offline.
Oh, shit.
Target destroyed.
Kaboom. Well, that didn't help me any, but sure made me feel better. Only I could find the commander. And I'm certain he's right next to a crater. Fly up, you bastard! Why the fuck can I not find him? Come on. Found him the first time. Alright, could be to find him the second time. Apparently a lot harder than I thought. I even have footage of it. Maybe he's next to this small critter. Could be. No. Wait. Just on a hunch. I see lights. Please tell me that's 6. I don't want to go scanning on this planet anymore. I actually do think that's it. Despite the fact that I think that's it. No, it looks like a base. Oh, it's just a fucking base. God damn it. Not the time. What are those coordinates again? Alright, 54 point... Alright, wait. No wonder I can't find the fucking commander. I'm in the fucking wrong hemisphere. I'm looking at... I'm supposed to be going to negative 54.3 and negative 50.3. I'm at 54.3 and 50.3. No wonder I couldn't find him. He's on the other side of the planet. Don't want to go too fast. Just want to get high enough. Fine, I can do that. Alright, sorry folks, just for the mild interruption. It's like while I try to join his party for some... Except I... Don't even know. It's like he says he's not even online. Alright, well, okay. So both numbers need to be going down. So I think we need to be headed in the 180 direction of the true north. Can't believe I was searching the wrong side of the planet the whole time. God damn. maybe we need to be going 270. So do it this direction. No wonder I couldn't find a ship. One small ship. Oh, you can't see the damn thing from orbit, so you have to go to the wrong hemisphere. Come on. Alright, let's see. Well, luckily for us, now, Commander Jameson obviously was the player character for the first game, but what's his relevance to Elite Dangerous? Well, before Commander Jameson went on his mission to end the Thargoid War, he had a son. At least one son that we know of. And actually that son obviously raised more children because we actually know of one of his descendants, I believe her name is Lori Jameson, who is an engineer, or at least I think she was, and she's not so much relevant, but what is more relevant is an organization known as the League of Reparations. The League of Reparations, they are what they are doing is they are assassinating politicians and leaders of and other leaders, not so much for those personal people, but because of their organization's involvement in the assassination of Commander Jameson, and they're trying to seek restitution for the killing of this great commander. Who is obviously a hero. So let's go down. Let's go back over to 180. So now let's dive down. It's like from here we can make it. Actually, from here we're going just a little bit too steep. But we can backtrack. We're actually not far off. But as steep as you can go. Yeah, I knew it was next to a trench. About 3 L's, yeah, about 3 degrees to go in both directions. So, and the League of Reparations, they've been in Galnet News lately for killing quite a few people. More than a few. Now, luckily for us all, and the legacy of Commander Jameson, Lori Jameson has no known connection with him, and she openly denounces them. So luckily for everyone, the legacy of Jameson continues to live on. At least in good name, if not actually. Alright, so I'm heading this direction. Just helping me a little bit with that. Let's go to the 50 degree mark. Let's see if that helps us a little more in that direction. Let's just go straight to 0. he wasn't right next to the trench. No way. There's just a little bit of trouble flying on this planet. Come on. Could be this one up here, I think. We're almost a whole couple degrees off. No, we're a whole degree off. Alright. There's another ship up here, and that looks like the crash site. That actually does look like the crash site to me. Of course, if it's not, blow shit up. I think that actually is the crash site. Actually, it is, and there is a Mark II here. And it is another player.
Landing gear deployed.
We're actually going to try to find a safe place to land. Because that's a Crate Mark II, and if he decided he didn't like me, we could really get fucked up. And don't really like combat logging, but I would definitely do so because I'm too broke to fix my 20 million credit ship. So yeah, if you actually come out here to Jameson's crash site, you are actually likely to find at least one person. Doesn't always happen, but as you can see, it's clearly happening now, and that's pretty substantial in a galaxy this size. Oh. Let's see if that'll work. Nope. Come on. Come on, fucking land. So much for suitable terrain. Just gonna tell this guy where our intentions. I know someone's going to comment. And David, if you're the one watching, no, it doesn't. PlayStation doesn't even say you're online. There we go. Let's launch our SRV and get a better look at the Great Commander's ship. Say hello to the friendly commander. No. It's not deploy our turret. Now, of course, I will actually, before I end the stream, I will actually play all of the commander's logs. You actually do find all 4 of them here in here when you when you come here and you scan these beacons, you actually will find. It's like you will find these comm beacons. There are 4 of them. Go to my turret view. You go up here and you can scan them. There's also some debris. And as you can see, it's a Cobra Mark III, but if you actually do play this game and you notice what Cobra Mark III looks like, this one looks a bit more dated, obviously. So. Alright, so we're gonna go to free cam. Just gonna take a look around. Now, of course, you can't see the commander. It's likely his body is no longer there. It's like if there were any remains there, it's likely that they were brought back to the home systems back 7 months ago when his body was found. It's like, see, he's pretty mangled and buried in the dirt. It's like, got all these over here. And while I'm just doodling around, I'm going to actually go ahead and play these. Let's see, where are they? Ah, here. Alright, so there's 5 logs. One of them is only this. It's actually registered pilot Commander Jameson, Cobra Mark III, and blah blah blah. Bunch of information. I'm gonna play these in order. If you don't want to actually hear them, feel free to just end it here, because once I'm done with these, I'm just gonna pretty much end the stream there. I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself and start playing these logs.
Hey there, kiddo. Now, Hey there, kiddo. Now, I know I said I'd be coming home soon, but they've asked me to do something important. And I couldn't say no. I wanted to be there, believe me, but sometimes you have to make sacrifices. And, well, this is one of those times. I don't know if that makes much sense to you, but maybe it will do when you're older. Anyway, I thought I'd send you this log. I know it's not the same as being there in person, but it's the best I could do. I'm sorry. I'm not really supposed to talk about my mission, but if I'm going to miss your birthday, the least I could do is give you a good story. Consider yourself sworn to secrecy, soldier, okay? I'm sitting in the cockpit waiting for the all clear. They want to tinker with her for a while first, but they don't seem to have done any harm. All systems online, everything's looking good. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't feeling just a little jittery. You know, I've fought bugs before, sure, but never more than one at a time. Flying up to one of their hive ships, well, that's a whole different story. Hell, I don't even know what I'm carrying. Classified, they said. All I know is it's designed to target the bug's hyperdrive so they won't be able to leave the system. Of course, if it doesn't work, I'm just kicking the hornet's nest. And that's why I've set my nav system to jump out as soon as I've deployed the payload. You know, can't be too careful. Wish me luck.
Hold on one sec, folks. I'm gonna just take take out the hand up real quick. Just look around real quick. I think he left. Yeah. Okay. Well, just in case someone else comes along and is not too friendly.
Ship dismissed.
Alright, there we go. Alright, back to the logs.
That was almost too easy. Thread my way past the perimeter, mask my heat signature so I'd get close to the superstructure. I tell you, I've never seen a hive ship up close before. Doubt many people have. It was amazing, kiddo. Beautiful, really. Makes you realize just how smart they are, how advanced. I admit it. I hesitated for a moment before I hit the button. I had to remind myself it wasn't them I was attacking, just their technology. As if this microvirus of theirs even works. Oh, man. I watched the payload rocket into the belly of their ship and stuck around just long enough to make sure it hit home. Then I punched the throttle. Whoa! Whew! I'm coming home, kiddo. I'm coming home. It was supposed to target the hyperdrives. That's what they told me, just the hyperdrive, so we'd be safe again. So we could live without fear. Well, it did a hell of a lot more than that. There were sensors on the payload so I could monitor the reaction and make sure it activated properly. I'm staring at the data now. The weapon is lethal. They knew what it could do. They knew what it could do, and they used it anyway. How many have we killed? Thousands? Millions? God forgive us. Got myself a bit of a situation here, kiddo. My guess is that they installed a program in my ship and set it to trigger after I deployed the payload. All my systems are dead. The controls are out. Can't even access the escape pod. And the ship is on a collision course. And there is nothing I can do about it. We need to inspect your ship, Commander. How did I fall for a ruse like that? Oh, God. Oh, I'm at least partly to blame. Gotten old, careless. I should have quit years ago. I guess I should have known they wouldn't want me coming back. And the bugs are dangerous, no doubt about it. But, well, this is mass murder we're talking about. You can understand why they want to keep it a secret. I know some men wouldn't want to admit they've killed thousands of sentient beings. I guess the guys back at base think they're doing me a favor by burying me out here in the black. Personally, I'd rather people knew what happened, even if I didn't come out of it looking too good. I don't have much time. There's a big old plan in my viewport, and it's getting bigger every second. People will talk about what I did after I'm gone, the missions I flew, the things I accomplished. There's something I want you to remember. No matter what they say, whatever garlands they hang on my name, whatever they write in my tombstone, you were my greatest achievement. I love you, son.
And with that, that's the final log Commander Jameson made before crash landing on this planet. Or moon, or whatever. It's quite interesting. Commander Jameson... interesting character. I know he's a fictional character, but... you gotta give it to the writers at Frontier. That's some pretty convincing dialogue. It's like... that really touches your heart. It's one of those instances where you almost really do feel connected to someone who doesn't actually even exist. or if we're in character, someone who's been dead a long time. With that, I'm going to pay my final respects, and I'm going to get out of here. See you all later, everyone. Fly dangerously.